been there before.
What y'all know about growing up in Brick City and shit pretty. Hit a lick, celebrate just to keep busy. Kids dying, mama's crying, the devil's busy. Talk shit, get shot and end up missing.
What's going on, guys? This is Joel, also known as Young Cupid.
And it's your boy Kane.
And this is Straight to the Point Podcast, episode 1 on weed. And we are the only state that has not legalized it.
Yeah, we're in the only states.
Like,
I don't know.
But like, do you think that like if we legalize it, the people that are in jail, do they get released because of that? Like, if you get pulled over for weed and you get a ticket, and now it's legal, do they come like, are they, or is the record clean? Like, do you know?
Honestly, I'm not quite sure yet. I would assume that eventually there's a process they could take where they could probably like expunge that.
Cause like I'd be mad as hell. Like if I got pulled over for weed and now I'm going for like 2 years and it just got legalized and I have to finish it out. Like that's stupid.
Yeah, it kind of makes no sense because it's no longer a crime and like you're technically in jail for no reason.
Everything should have ever been a crime. Like weed, like there's like alcohol is like a much more dangerous like substance than weed. Like weed, it gets you like high, but like no, I never heard of anyone overdose on weed.
Yeah, of course not.
Or like no one gets pulled over for smoking and driving. Like there's drinking and driving, people get in accidents, but like I don't know. That's me.
Yeah, of course not. I mean, there is a little bit of impairment when you do drive, but it definitely doesn't carry the same negative effects as alcohol.
I feel like everything's just slower, but like at the same time, like I don't know, because like for example, when you drink, have you ever tried like drinking and like walking?
Like, yeah, that should be a struggle
like,
sometimes. Depending on how you drink.
Yeah, you just start you bug out, but like with weed, you just everything just slow mo. You just feel everything. You know what I mean? Like, like if you're listening to music, you feel the bass in your heart. Like,
yeah, of course.
You get what I'm saying? Like you literally like if you ever listen to one of your favorite songs when you're like when you smoked, not that I ever have, but like you feel like every lyric, yo, you just hear it. Like you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like I remember, I know of somebody who listened to. You ever heard "Violent Crimes" by Kanye West? All right, in the beginning.
From the new album, right?
Yeah, there's a girl who sings it, and her voice is like, I don't know, it makes you feel like a paper, like you're just floating.
Got you.
But like,
I guess I gotta check that out.
No, it's actually a complete vibe. Like,
I haven't heard that album in a while.
He's up to some new stuff though, but
yeah, I heard.
But like, I also hate how people look at weed as like, it makes you a bad person.
Well, I guess the people that usually perceive weed in that matter is usually because maybe they had a bad experience with it, but most likely it's because they're ignorant to it. They really don't understand it, how the actual user is. They just make assumptions off, I guess, what they see off the internet or maybe the people in their family instead of like doing their research, actually seeing what it's actually about. Because unfortunately, people just like to assume just like that.
I hate when people that smoke cigarettes are like, "Oh, you shouldn't smoke weed." But I'm just
like, they should be the last person to talk, yo.
Like, there's so many correlations with smoking and cancer and like everything. Like, you know what I mean? Weed is like people use it when they have cancer to help ease their pain and stuff. You know what I mean, like that.
Exactly.
But, and I'm sure there's a lot more cure. Like that's a natural thing. Like
weed ain't fucking no one up, bro. Unless you want some nut shit and your shit's laced.
There's a difference between like, you ever heard of dab? Like that's like an intense level. Like,
that shit kind of crazy.
Like the people that do that, man. Like you remember that kid in high school who what's his name?
Our school?
Yeah, he went to our high school. Neil Patel.
The one that
Yeah.
Unfortunately, what happened to the man? Rest in peace.
Yeah, man. May you rest in peace. Like, he shaved his eyebrows off because he.
Because of that?
Hit a dab. Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
So like ever since then, I was like, nah, bro. Like the most I'll ever do is like I'll smoke weed. That's probably it. Like I don't know. That's just me though.
Nah, I hear you. I have tried dabbing before, but after a while, like that, I don't know. It fucks your brain up.
Yeah.
Bro. I feel like
I never gone there. I never want. I feel like smoking it gets. Alright, so smoking, in my perspective, it gets you to the clouds. I feel like that just gives you to like Mars or Jupiter. Like that's a whole other level. Like
it's way more potent. That's why it's just strictly. I don't know exactly what it is, but it just has more THC in that motherfucker. So
yeah,
like let's say like a whole blunt. That's probably like 20 blunts in one fucking thing. That little canister thing, bro. That shit's crazy.
Same with the pens. The pens are heavier. Oil pens they're pretty.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nuts. Oh, you're talking about those?
Yeah,
they're not the same. I'm talking about the wax. Yeah. So when you put it into like I've only seen videos of it. You put it's like a yellow paste. I don't know what it is, bro. It's like you put it into like a bong and it like melts it. I don't know, bro. It looks nuts. But I've seen like professional smokers like on Instagram and stuff. They do that and then they're like they eat it for breakfast. Like that's.
Yeah, for me that's something I would not touch. Like, I'm just chill with the motherfucking flowers. That's all I need. Keep that shit simple.
It's natural. But you know what's crazy too? Like weed, I don't think it's legal. I think it's medically legalized here, right? Like for medical purpose only.
I think so too, because they have freaking medical.
But in New York, it's like that too, right?
Yeah, definitely.
But remember when we went to New York?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Trucks. But like another thing is that there were cops right there too.
So no, I think it is legal. No, it's decriminalized. That's what it is. It's decriminalized.
What's the difference though?
I don't fucking know. I probably looked that up on Google or some shit.
So wait, does that mean like you would if you're carrying and a cop pulls you over, is that? Because I'm pretty sure you could smoke in public. Because I think I seen a video of P&B Rock. He was smoking in public too in New York.
Yeah, mostly in New York, cops don't really give a fuck if you're smoking.
But that's the thing. There's so much more to worry about than
like I don't know if it's because they were trained to be that way or they just realized that it's not as serious as a crime as you know what the fuck happened in New York. You know, like terrorist attacks and other nut shit like that. Because
New York is honestly different.
Like they operate in a whole different sense.
Yeah, that was called, what was it, like the Munchie Truck, I think it was called. Or no, it was something like that, and she was like, say hi, get high. She was screaming something, she was like, something, get high.
Yeah.
She had like a slogan, that shit was funny as hell. But like, there was a cop right there though.
Yeah. That's
when we were going for Josh's birthday, I think.
I guess they have like licenses or some shit to actually sell, so that's why they're probably chilling. Just like those, what the fuck is it called? I don't know, wherever they sell weed, the place right down the block. What the fuck?
Dispensaries?
Yeah, dispensary, yeah.
But that's medical, I think.
But like how they also have their own licenses and shit like that. Maybe, is it medical too?
What they had, I don't think it was medical. Because they were selling edibles and all that. I don't think that's considered medical.
What are medical edibles? That's interesting.
I know people who have had them compared to like regular weed. And they said it's like ridiculous. Like they said like your whole body is just nuts.
You probably feel like you're Jesus.
Yeah, I just say you just feel like you're floating. Like there's no other way around it. But I think it should get legalized here. Like, cause like I said, we're the one who own. Like people buy from Cali to sell here. Like it would make everything just so much easier for like those people. Gotcha. Like I know people personally that will buy from Cali. Like they'll buy a bulk of like stuff that you don't see around here, and they'll sell it here for like $10 more each.
Gosh, I feel like nowadays, like basically you could like make weed anywhere as long as you have the right ingredients. You can probably do that shit in New Jersey too. They just gotta bring that weed over here and if all that.
Well, people grow weed here too. They have to have a special lamp and like.
Yeah, it's all about the growth process or whatever the fuck they call it.
Like a person like Snoop Dogg has his own like strain. Him and Wiz Khalifa, I think. Yeah. Or Snoop Dogg has his own rolling papers or something like that, I think. But like them, they're high all the time. So like, I wonder if they come to shoot somewhere in Jersey, if they're like, because you know how there's cops on site no matter where they go. Like, if they shoot somewhere, they have to have cops blocking it off. Mm-hmm. There's those two men are never they're never not high. You know what I mean? So like, do you think that they get like? Do you think the cops are just like they're told to like leave them alone?
Probably. I mean, bro, I think Snoop Dogg could go. He could probably go to the White House with a fucking blunt in his hand. He'd be chilling, bro.
Like, you know the movie they made, Mac and Dev Go to High School?
No.
You never seen this with Wiz Khalifa and Snoop Dogg? No. Well, it's a movie about them smoking weed in school and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And like, you could tell Snoop Dogg his blunt was real. Like other people that he was handing it to, it was animated, but his was real. He was not fucking with that fake stuff. Like,
yeah, he like fuck that shit. If we doing this movie for real, we making these shots, I gotta take some hits.
Yeah, that man is never sober. I don't think there's a day in his life where
or a minute. He's high every day.
And I don't even think how you do that because I feel like when you smoke, you just get tired. Like you know, what I mean?
That's definitely
like. But like the next day, like if you're not a person who smokes regularly, you get like tired the next day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you go to sleep tired as hell, you wake up tired as hell. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
I guess because the THC is so active in your mind or some shit, your brain,
True.
Or your blood. I don't know. Maybe because it has to like try to cleanse out your body from that or some shit. I don't know.
Do you think that like you know when people have how like some people they can be like productive when they smoke and some people can't? Like, mm-hmm. Do you think that's a mental thing? Because people are like, oh, it depends on your strain, but like
I would say the productivity is like when I first started smoking compared to like after doing it for a while, like I know it's like the effects aren't that strong if you're doing it consistently. So you're able to be more productive because it's not influencing you as hard as it was if you haven't smoked in like a year, let's say. Because your body naturally just gets used to it. Yeah. So like we drink alcohol, you need to take more shots because it's not hitting you as hard.
But people are like, oh, I can't go to work without smoking. Like I know people
that's just some mental shit right there.
You think so?
Or I guess it also depends too because maybe they want to just be high all the time.
They also do say like they tell like people that I work with that do that, they're like, oh, time goes by so much faster. Like when they're like,
it does because you're not on the time as much. You're just high, so you're enjoying the actual anything that goes around you. You're probably enjoying it, to be honest.
But
it's just like you're less stressed. That's just how weed works. You're less stressed and shit. You're just chilling.
But I heard that our mayor's trying to legalize it.
Yeah, I think one of the. Well, I know Christie doesn't want to do that shit for sure. But one of the next guys.
Yeah, I feel like he's been our mayor for like literally since I was born. Like I'm 21, yo, and I think he's been our mayor for like since 21 years. Like.
Yeah, bro. It's been, how long has it been since high school, right?
Dude, I remember being in like elementary school or middle school and hearing his name on the radio. Like,
he wasn't there for that long, was he?
I don't know, bro. I feel like he's been there. I feel like he's never been out of the office. Like,
and it's funny because I hear people talking shit about him all the time. At least around me.
Yeah, they say
he still gets reelected.
I'm not really into politics, so I can't really say much on it. But like, I always hear people say like they say he's a scumbag, but like I don't follow that much, so I don't personally have a voice on it. But I'm just saying he's been out. I'm telling you, he's been there forever.
Yeah, I know.
And I feel like there's just been no change, like stupid things. You know what I mean?
Maybe. I at least for the roads and shit. He definitely put the work on the roads.
He's the mayor of Jersey, right? New Jersey.
Well, governor.
Governor,
yeah.
Bro, that makes. Cause you ever been to Linden? Bro, around where I live, around the when you get off 1 and 9, I don't even know what the street called. It's by some factory. Nothing but potholes, bro. Nothing but potholes. Like my car's been trashed because of that. I have, you know how like cars, they have a battery and they have clamps that hold the battery on.
Yeah.
Dude, that came off because of the pothole I hit on that. Like my car was driving.
Crazy.
One day my car just shut off.
What the fuck?
And it's because the battery wasn't connected. Because I had to push it back in because of that.
I guess your last on the list.
So Christy, if you're hearing this, Lyndon needs help.
For real, yeah. Send some help that way, bro. You motherfucker. You probably last on the priority list, yo.
Oh, absolutely. That's all. I focus on like these towns, like here, Colonia, like you know, like more privileged areas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I focus on that because that's where they're making most of their money.
I think they're trying to get Avenel out the dumps too, so that's why they've been putting.
Oh, absolutely. They're trying to do that everywhere. Like even in like Jersey City. I don't know if you've been there, but that's really. Like I like it's definitely changing. Like them, you know how people go to Hoboken a lot when they drink and stuff like that. That's like a hot spot for people to go. That's like rising up too. It didn't really used to be like that. Like that Jersey City, Newark, they're definitely changing too, little by little. Gotcha. They're trying to. I mean, it's not right what they're doing, but they're trying to make everything better. They're trying to kick all the low income out and replace them, which is it's fucked up.
Yeah,
so, but that's for a different episode.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, yo, I think weed should. I think it should be legalized because there's so many people that I think like. I've worked with people, like when I was working at FedEx, there was people there that like they got locked up. They have a record now because of weed, but like that doesn't make them a bad person. You know what I mean? Because they
were selling it or just because they had
a little on them. Like, you know what I mean? They got pulled over.
And it's actually on the record? What the fuck? They didn't get like a fine for it or some shit?
Nah, they got a fine plus like jail time. Like it might be only like 6 months, which compared to it's a long time, but compared to a lot of people like who go to jail, you know, they go for years, you know?
That's crazy.
But like that doesn't make them a bad person. It just means they like to smoke. That's just like a hobby. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But like I don't know. I don't understand it.
Me neither, bro. I don't know why.
I think the system's corrupt.
It's just like when they didn't make money off alcohol when they had it like illegalized. Like when they had it illegal.
Yeah.
Fucking. I don't know. They was mad. It wasn't making money, so they made it illegal again. I forgot exactly what the story was, but it's like whatever the government can't make money on, they just want to be like. Nah, we ain't fucking with this shit. It's illegal. Yeah. I guess that's basically how it works, maybe. I'm not quite sure, but...
I don't know. I heard that since Colorado, because I think they were one of the first ones to legalize it.
Yeah, definitely.
I heard... What I've heard, I haven't been there. So like, I've never been there at all. But they said that they're not doing too good. Or they weren't, at least. Like, they said, like, the town was just like... This is not good. Not town, the state. Mm-hmm. It's not good anymore. Like, they said, like, that ruined, like, taxes and, like, their... people. I don't know. They said it didn't turn out as well as they thought.
What, the weed?
Yeah, like legalizing it there, like for recreational use, I think, or whatever. Mm-hmm. They said it didn't work out that good, but I know a lot of people personally that go there just for that. They like, so they could be high for like a week straight without any problems.
Yeah, that's like, I don't have a problem with it, but the one issue I would say is a problem is like people abusing it and not handling it responsibly. Like everything in life you need.
I feel like there's certain situations where you shouldn't smoke, like.
Nah, I honestly feel, you probably don't agree with me, that I don't think you should be high and driving. certain people should just not be high in jobs.
Yeah, I definitely agree with certain people because people's talents are different. But like, if you're a person who literally, you're just immune to it. Yeah, but I get what you're saying though, because it's technically being intoxicated.
Yeah, you're under the influence.
No, I agree with that, but what I'm mostly trying to say is that it's not as serious as like drinking. It's
100%.
Like, okay, so like 3 shots compared to like smoking.
3 hits.
Yeah, 3 hits for example. Yeah,
it's nothing. You
just
it's
not the same.
It's nothing. The 3 shots.
No, like you're, and it's stupid. Like I don't know. But like I feel like if they, you know how they're like legalizing it. You know how they have breathalyzer on cars. Like if you're drinking, they're probably gonna do that for smoking too, or something like that. I think because they have certain cars that won't start if you can't pass the car's breathalyzer test.
It's pretty dope.
You never heard of that?
I have heard about it, but
they're probably gonna do that. I think for weed. I mean, maybe not now, but once after like one bad accident happens and one person's like under that, they're gonna change it again. Mm-hmm. But
who knows? That may be the way they try to bring weed on its downfall by blaming weed for a car accident.
They're waiting for that one person because like I don't think there's ever been like an overdose. There's never really been like a weed related, at least that I know of, like accident, like a major accident. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I've never heard anyone like dying of weed. I've heard
that's
many people.
It's impossible to die of weed, yo. Like I forgot, you have to smoke like 1 million blunts or some shit to even make that even possible.
Really? There's a number for it. There's like a statistic?
There's some crazy number out there that.
That's nuts, and that's probably like 100%. Like
it's like on 1 in like 1 trillion or some shit like that. Probably not that high, but it's some shit like that.
That's nuts.
Yeah, bro. You ain't dying off that shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know.
You don't turn stupid when you smoke weed. You don't fucking lose half your brain.
I feel like people just have a good time. Like when they smoke. Like everyone I know that like smokes a lot, they're just happy. Like they really just, they wake up, they're just like, whatever. Life's life. You know what I mean? But I do think it's smart to people that really love, like for example, like I said, Snoop Dogg and like Wiz, they have their own business within it. Like they love it, so like they create their own. I think Snoop has his own rolling paper and strain. I think Wiz just has his own strain. But like people that create a business like with what, like I think that's smart.
Yeah, of course, make some more money off that shit. Wish I could do something like that.
But
it's kind of like making your own shoes, like fucking Nike or some shit, bro.
Fact, I don't know what it's called. It's called Snoop something, or I don't know. But I don't know what Wiz is. I think Wiz is like Khalifa Kush. I think that's what his is called.
That's a dope name.
Yeah. I remember, like, people would be telling me that, like, when they were, you know, when people first start smoking, they don't know how to, like, roll, I guess, or whatever. Yeah. They would, like, look up YouTube videos on, and it would be, like, Wiz Khalifa, I can teaching them how.
Yeah. He actually has videos out there like that.
I think it's him. Pretty sure.
That's pretty great.
Nah, he's honestly a solid brother. Shout out to Wiz.
He's teaching the ways of the blunt.
But like, I feel like people that are viewing this are gonna look at it as so negative because we're like praising it, but like, they are the same people that definitely go out drinking every night. You know what I mean?
Yeah, potentially. I mean, if you guys have any issues or you want to comment down below how
we'll definitely be doing another episode about this. I feel like when...
And we can go more in depth. We always got time to talk about what the fuck y'all want to talk about, so...
All we do is spread love, though, yo. There's no hate on this podcast.
Exactly, man. We get straight to the point. That's it. Ain't no hatred up in this bitch. Ain't no talking down to motherfuckers. We ain't with all that bullshit. We just here to talk about shit.
Talk about my opinion may be different, but it's whatever. I just think that it should be if it's legalized in one state, it should be legalized across the country, and it shouldn't. I don't know. I feel like people who are locked up now because of it. I guess depending on the amount, like I guess if it was like 500 pounds of weed or something like that, I guess keep them in there. Not really keep them in there, but
yeah.
Don't really. I don't know.
Just promote it to a management position in a fucking weed business.
Yeah, obviously they can make you money. They can make like the government money and stuff like that. But yo, yeah, weed is our topic. I think it should be legalized. Free the youngins out there. And this is your boy Young Cupid.
And this is your man Kane.
Straight to the Point Podcast, and we out, yo. Catch you next episode.
Peace.